Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Retro J here. Just want to go through a couple pickups I got yesterday. Went out with a bunch of friends of mine, Retro Remix Nation, my buddy Cameron. We just hit up a couple places, swap meets, some Goodwills. I don't know how many Goodwills, at least 4 or 5. We got some pawn shops, some retro game stores, so that was cool. So here's just kind of a little collection of the stuff that I did pick up while we were there. First off, I will start with the controllers and accessories. So, got a couple Nintendo controllers. I did need a couple more of these anyways to put in a box. I'm using a set of those for the system I play. This way, I can put them in the box, have it complete, and just leave it in there. And then I have my play one. So that was cool. Got a GameCube Wavebird controller. I did need a fourth one. The fourth one I had was the gray one, and the stick turned yellow. I think it sticks now, but that was the first one I ever got, and just that kind of stopped working. This did not have the receiver piece that plugs into the system, but I do still have the receiver from my broken one, so this will work out great. The guys we dealt with at the swap meet with these controllers and stuff, they were just way overpriced. The only reason I bought these is I got this, 2 controllers, and this Nightmare Creatures from them. I was able to get them to throw this one for free, so I got all this for, I think it was like 30 bucks. I figure, at least for this it's worth it, controllers, whatever, but I know these sell for a bit online. Luckily I already had that piece, so that takes care of that. But yeah, we left that guy. If you watch Retro Remix Nations, you'll see he posted that on his channel. Some pretty interesting stuff there. So next off, at a Goodwill, I found an e-reader. This was $2. Something I'd never owned. I never bought it. I'm pretty sure I have some of the cards still in a box somewhere buried. So if I ever find those, I'll have the e-reader to use it. And a GameCube controller, or not controller, sorry, this is the power cord. Nintendo never had an easy to use power cord like the PlayStation or some of the other systems where it was a cord that you could plug in computers with. So whenever I see these, I like to try to pick them up because if you come across GameCubes all the time without controllers, power cords. To pick up a power cord online is not going to be cheap. I think this was $3. So that happens. I have an extra one. So, and we got a Bishu zipper controller. Now I'd never had one of these. I have a Bishu steering wheel, which is cool, but I never had a zipper controller. So this was in really good shape. So whoever had this, they took really good care of it. I'll probably try this on the next game I play. So that was cool. Next off, we got some Atari games. We got a 7800 Centipede. This was like $2. I don't think I have it. I'll probably find out later today if I have this or not. But I am kind of trying to get more games for my 7800. I got that system when it first came out. It was a present from my grandma. Everybody was getting Nintendos. I got a 7800. Then I got my Nintendo a year later. So that's that. Got Gorf for the 2600. I've never played this. Play it sometime soon. Hopefully it's good. I don't know much about this. I think I've seen something on it once, but I can't remember. And we got Typing Tutor for the TRS-80. I only have a handful of games for this system. So whenever I see them in the box and they're not, when they're cheap, I try to buy them just because it's not your typical game you'll find out when you're just out looking for games. So. Alright, here's some more stuff. Got this at a pawn shop, Untold Legends. It is complete. I've seen this. It's a cheap game. I got it for a cheap price. I just didn't own it. So with PSP, not making games for it anymore or anything like that. I tried to just get all the really good games for it. So keep working on the library for that. And there's some Goodwill pickups here. This is got some really, the games aren't bad, they're just in really good shape. Got Cameo. Actually, Retro Remix is going to pick this up. He changed his mind. I got it from him. I traded him. I think a Dreamcast game I found there. Let him buy that. I bought this. But this is a game I kind of wanted. It's complete. It's in great shape. The disc is mint. So I think this was like $5. It's probably close to retail, but it is an original case, and it's not, the greatest hits or whatever Xbox does. For regular Xbox, these games are all brand new. I swear, whoever took these in, or gave these to Goodwill, they popped the seal and said, "Here you go." But these are pristine. I mean, these are like brand new. So I figured these were like $3 a piece. I might as well pick them up. I mean, I try not to pick up Xbox games. If I see a real cheap one and something I might play, I will. But these are crisp. So that one got Turok, brand new. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and we got 007 Agent Under Fire. Had the Halo. I had Halo 2, but I gave that to Retro as well. But these are really clean. Next, and this one was at a random Goodwill that just the GameCube game I don't have. Somebody else was gonna get it, changed his mind, he had it. I'm getting it, might as well. Don't see GameCube games that often out at Goodwill. Figure it's a cheap sports game, might as well get those out of the way. If I'm gonna try to go for as many games as I can for it. So, and here's one I've never seen, at least I don't remember seeing this one. This is a 2-pack for the GameCube. It's Darkened Sky and Outlaw Golf 2-pack. It is complete. It's got both the separate booklets in there. There's the discs. This was at a retro game store that we'd never been to before, or at least I'd never been there. I think Cameron may have been there once, I'm not sure. But a really nice place. Had a lot of good stuff in there. It wasn't overpacked. It was nice and bright. Everything was really neat and nice in there. The prices were good. So, all right, let's get down to NES games. I'm just gonna kind of rattle these off. None of these are really rare. They're more, maybe common, to little uncommon. So, first off, Exodus Ultima. That was a swap meet find. Picked that up there. I think this is one of. This might have been the only Nintendo game, NES game that I picked up there, but got that. Got the Three Stooges. Some of these better uncommon ones. I know this is probably common, but I don't see it at all when I'm at Fallout Games in Phoenix. Been all 3 of the stores. I just don't see this out there. So, but yeah, that was in the cheap bin at the new place. Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom. That's pretty cool. We got Flying Warriors. I've seen this a couple times. The new place we went to had it for fairly cheap. I think it was $5. I always see it for about 10, so $5, yeah. Got a Wisdom Tree game. This label's not in the best condition, but this is Journey to the Promised Land Exodus. That was sitting in their cheap pile, so I don't have it, so I figure pick it up. We got the Blaze of Steel, and it's the Red Label edition. This is the only one I've ever seen out and about searching for games. So, $5. Picked it up. Got NES Open. Never played this. This was within the last year that Nintendo was printing games. You can see by the red stripe across the top, but this one actually portrays Mario on the front, unlike the original Golf, which it's Mario, but it's so I'll play this sometime. Apparently, it's got a battery in it, so maybe it keeps stats on what you're doing. I have no clue. But we got Platoon, another game I don't see that often. $5, $4, something was cheap. Got Short Order and Explode, so I can break out the power pad and have a ball. Cobra Command. So, not G.I. Joe. Yoshi Cookie. So, this was cheap. This was like $3. So, I didn't own it. I'm trying to get all these weird, common games I don't know out of the way. Then I can start focusing towards some of the more, expensive ones, unless I find them out there, mismarked or something. But get these ones out of the way, then I can go in there, just search and spend my money on the stuff I need. We got Videomation. I know nothing about this game. It was $3, so I picked it up. I'm sure I'll pop this in one day, along with all the rest of these I haven't played. X-Men. This was a Goodwill find. We found like 3 bags of Nintendo games in this very first Goodwill. You know, it set us up for, yay, we're gonna find games all day, and Goodwill. This was by far the best location. So I didn't have X-Men. We kind of went through. We kind of split the money among the games, and we all kind of took what we wanted. I needed that one. And I chose the 3D World Runner. I do have this in a box, which is, you know, I already have it. But I figure it's the only other thing in there that I don't have in my loose collection. So instead of just buying one, I figured, you know, add a little more, get this, throw it in the loose collection. Alright, so that's that. Lastly, this is probably the best thing I found all day. I didn't know much about it. I saw it. It looked awesome. Really cool color. It was $30. I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to get it, but I went ahead and I bought it because it was really clean. I looked at it, and it's a Game Boy Pocket. You see, it's like a fluorescent greenish yellow. So I bought it. We got back into the truck and left, and my buddy Kevin looked it up online, and he pulled up video game price charting, and apparently one of these, last one it sold for like over $90 to $100. We found several others that were priced around the $100 range. So yeah, apparently it's pretty rare. I didn't know about this particular color. I'd never seen it. But it could be one of two things. It could be a Toys R Us exclusive, is what he was seeing, and possibly an Australian exclusive to Australia. I'm not sure about that. I mean, it could be, but it also back here says something about Canada. So I don't know. I'm gonna do some more research. If anybody knows anything about this one, you know, feel free to leave that in the comments. Definitely help out. So that was a great find. So that's gonna about wrap it up. But yeah, we had a really good day. Almost got shot at. Bad part of Phoenix. Cool swap meets. Ghetto. Crazy. So be prepared. Wear a bulletproof vest if you're gonna go down there. But the rest of the day was good. It was hot as hell. But we had fun. So I will end you with that, and game on.